I will show you some real life situation questions. So firstly, I want you to look at the SPM 2018. A student has a wire with a length of 13.16 meter. The student divided the wire into several pieces. Each piece is to form a square. Diagram 7 shows the first 3 squares formed by a student. So you can see the first square, the length is 4, 4. So which means 4, 4, 4, 4, right? The second one is 7, 7, 7, 7. The third one is 10, 10, 10, 10. So which means you know that the fourth one should be 13, 13, 13, 13. Fifth one is 16, 16, 16, 16, and so on. Now, the question asks, how many square can be formed by the student? Do you think this is AP or GP?
AP.
AP, because you can see the value is 4, 7, 10. It increased constantly, right? Yes, this is AP. What is the
Plus
progression?
12. 16, 28.
16 means you get it from 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Second term is 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. Third one is 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. Can you please tell me this 13.16 meter? What is that actually? If you want to use
Total.
formula, is that a TN or SN?
S.
How do you know that one is SN? Is that a total?
Yes.
Yes, that is a total. Why? Because the wire with a total length of 13.16 meter. But one thing you have to be careful here, the side length here is 4 cm, 7 cm, 10 cm. But the main question they use meter. So before you do the calculation, you have to make sure you are using the same unit. So you either change the cm become meter or you change the 13.16 meter become cm. So we understand it as the total length SN is less equal 1316 cm. Why I write down less equal but not equal? Because maybe for certain condition, you will not fully use the whole wire. You cannot use more than this value, right? The perimeter form the AP. We start from 16 and then 28, then 40 and so on. Now tell me, what is the A and what is the D here?
A is 16, D is 12.
Yes, A is 16, D is 12. So Sn is equals to n over 2, 2A plus n minus 1 D. N over 2, 2, 16 plus n minus 1, 12. And we know that this Sn will be less or equals to 1316. And then I just expand it. 6 multiplied with n, I get 6n. 6 multiplied with negative 1 become minus 6. So 16 minus 6, it becomes 10. Less equal 1316. So now I want to expand it. I get 6n squared plus 10n minus 1316 less equal 0. Before you press calculator, make sure you simplify it first. So I divided by 2. 3n squared plus 5n minus 658 less equal 0. Right. So I have two values here. One is 14. So n minus 14. Another one is negative 47 over 3. So I write it as 3n plus 47. Okay, since this one I'm using the inequality, so to solve it, I need to show the graph method. So this one is a smiley face. I label here 14 and negative 47 over 3. And because of the lace, and we want to take the one at the bottom because the bottom here got the graph, right? So which means our n is between 14 and negative 47 over 3. We know that n is the number of square. Number of square cannot be negative. So we take the largest value possible, which is 14. So we get n is equals to 14. So in our calculation, we just do like this. Simplify it, we get the general form, factorize, get the range, and then lastly, you decide on your answer, 14. If you let it as equals to 1316, you will do as usual also. You get the general form, and then you factorize. Here, you will have two roots. We reject the negative value, and we get the final answer as 14. We use less equal because we consider in some condition, we might not fully use the whole wire. But it's not a problem, you can always put equal also. Alright, 1 mark is given once you manage to identify your A and D. 1 mark is given once you apply the formula of Sn, either less equal to 1316 or equals to 1316. So lastly is your answer 14. What if I don't want to refer to 16, 28, 40? You want to refer to 4, 7, 10 as your progression? Yes, can actually, which means your A is 4 and your D is 3. But your Sn is not 1316 anymore because we know that 4, 7, 10 is only one side of your square. So 1316 is the total length. In this case, we have to divide it by 4, which is 329. N over 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D. D is 3. Okay, we let it equals to 329. 329. So I eliminate the 2 first. I move to the other side, multiply with the 329. 658. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. So 8 minus 3 give me 5. 5 times n is n. Okay, lastly 3 times n again, I get plus 3n. So now you look properly. If I move the 658 to the other side, it becomes 3n squared plus 5n minus 658, which is exactly the same as the one that we get just now. Alright, if we want to list, we list it from 16, 28, 40, 52, 64, 76, 88, 100, 112, 124, 136, 148, 160, and 172. Total will give you 1316. We can count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. With that, we can make the conclusion n is equals to 14. If you use listing method in this question, you can see it's actually easier. First mark is given when you list down completely from 16 until 172. Okay, second mark is when you show that sum from 16 until 172 is 1316 and your n equals to 14 will be your third mark. Let us look at SPM 2016. A store selling teh tarik gives choice to the customer of using either condensed milk or evaporated milk in their drinks. On a particular day, the store has 70 cans of condensed milk and 48 cans of evaporated milk. The store used 5 cans of condensed milk and 3 cans of evaporated milk in a day. Now, after how many days the remainder can of both milk are the same? Is this a AP or GP? The milk will reduce constantly every day, right? So this is the AP. We have two progression here. So can you please tell me what is the A and D for condensed milk?
70A.
70 is A and then D is?
Minus 5 is difference.
Yes, correct. For condensed milk, A is 70 and the common difference is negative 5. Have to be careful. If increase is positive, decrease, you have to put negative there. What about evaporated milk?
48 and minus 3.
48 and minus 3. Yes. So the remainder can here stand for Tn or Sn?
Tn.
Tn, okay, not Sn, because it's not about the total, it's about the amount of can at certain day. Okay, I will show you first how to solve this question by using formula. Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 d. We look at the condensed milk. 70 plus n minus 1 and negative 5. N multiplied with negative 5, it becomes minus 5n. Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. So positive 5 plus 70, 75. 75 minus 5n. So this is the Tn for condensed milk. I label C here. For evaporated milk, the A is 48 and the D is negative 3. 48 plus n minus 1, negative 3. Negative 3 times n, we get minus 3n. So negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. So we plus 48, we get 51. So with that, we get the Tn for evaporated milk. Both of these Tn represent the remainder cans. And since we want the remainder can to be the same, so we need to compare them. 75 minus 5n equals to 51 minus 3n, and then we move it, we get negative 2n equals to negative 24, and lastly we will get the value n is equals to 12. We understand it as day 12. So please tell me, day 12 same meaning as after how many days?
11.
After 11 days. Yes. Okay. 1 mark is given once you identify your A and D. So it's either from the condensed milk or the evaporated milk. Second mark is given once you compare the Tn. Third mark is given once you get your final answer after 11 days. So now I will show you the listing method. Just list down day, condensed milk, and evaporated milk. First day, we have 70 and 48. Second day, it reduced, becomes 65 and 45. Third day, 60, 42. Fourth day, 55, 39. Fifth day, 50, 36. Sixth day, 45, 33. 7th day, 40, 30. 8th day, 35, 27. Okay, day 9, 30, 24. Day 10, 25, 21. Day 11, 20, 18. And lastly, day 12, 50, 15. And they are having the same value here. So with this, we can make the conclusion after 11 days. Once you list down the condensed milk from 70 until 15, you will get your first mark. You list down for the evaporated milk from 48 until 15, you will get your second mark, and your third mark is your answer after 11 days.